Horizon Workspace, which allows you to access all your desktop services from any device of your own choice, delivered to end user from a central broker. Some key aspects of Horizon Workspace. Horizon Workspace provides you a single interface where you can see your applications cataloged in a single interface. I can see a single browser interface where all my corporate applications would be published and given to me. As a user, all I need to do is launch a browser, log in with my AD credential, and with a single sign-on, I can get access to all my SaaS-based, web-based applications which I have running in my environment. It's a centralized access of all my applications through a web client or a mobile client. So I have workspace clients available for Android, for iOS platform, even for Windows platform. Then the data piece of that interface provides you access to your data. Now imagine I am launching my application without logging into desktop. I can now also access my data without logging into my desktop, which means I can now upload and download my data from this data workspace to my end device, or I can share it amongst teams. So I can do collaboration. I'm working in a project of 5-member team. I create a document. I want to send it across to the 5 members of my project. I can either do it today using my mailing solution. I can send them as an attachment to the mail, or I upload it to a FTP site and ask them to share, get access to that, which are traditional ways to share and collaborate where we have a very, very limited access control, or for IT it becomes very, very difficult to give and maintain access permissions in such traditional nascent mechanisms. Whereas with Horizon Data, now you can just upload and download files, you can share files amongst devices or amongst people. You can set policies from an IT perspective to give access to share only to certain users and read-only access to others. So I can do a lot of policy management from IT, and I can still, from an end-user perspective, work on my data as and when I need. And so now I have application access. I also have data access, which makes me productive. But for all practical reasons, if I need to log into a desktop, I can still access my desktop, which would be a virtual desktop instance provided to me by my corporate, and I can log into that virtual desktop instance to do whatever task I want to do from the same interface. So it's a single vApp which gives you control for all these 3 services. Just to give you the look and feel of it, this is how the screen looks like. If I launch a Horizon Workspace from my Windows device or from my Android device or from my iPad device, you will see a common interface where you see 3 different tabs. If you click on the App tab, you will see all the applications which you use in a corporate environment listed there. If you click on the Files or Data tab, you'll see all the files which you have uploaded to this interface with a fully federated preview of that. And then you have a third tab called as Computers, where you see all the virtual desktop instances provisioned to you, entitled to you by a corporate. And for IT, because we're managing 3 different services, does not mean I need to have 3 different management consoles to manage these services. I have a single management console to manage my virtual desktop instance, my data instance, my app instance, as well as my mobile device instance. So a single interface for IT to manage all the entitlement, policy controls, security, and provisioning related tasks. So in a nutshell,